see, growing up in the Zongo community without no dad, trust me, mom can control you as a guy.
Okay, so
and there are some things that I wish if I had a dad, I wouldn't be doing.
failure is part of success, so don't give up. I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle, aka it's mankind, and this is the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. We have a jovial guy in the studio here. He's going to tell us so many things about himself. He's going to tell us his journey. He's going to tell us about his truth, the philosophy and the inspiration and the affirmation that he lives by. Today he's going to let us know so many things about himself. He's very jovial. He's a comic type. He talks real. So without not wasting my time, let's go for a quick break. When I come back, I'll introduce the guest to you. Stick and stay. If you're just tuning in, you're still watching the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. And as I said earlier on, today we have a jovial guy in the studio here. He's going to tell us about his life journey. He's going to tell us about his truth. He's going to tell us his philosophy, what motivates him, and what keeps him going, his struggles in life. So without not wasting my time, let's invite the guest onto the seat. Yo, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, welcome to the Flamboyant
thank you.
Lifestyle
Thank
interview.
you.
It's a privilege to have you.
Thank you.
Okay, I love your pullover.
Yeah, just a simple thing. I just speak from my group.
Okay, just dripping.
How do you do?
Okay, so we don't know you. So what's your name?
Okay, I'm Abdul Fattah Rashid.
Abdul Fattah Rashid.
Yes,
Okay.
but I mean, I have this nickname that I normally use on my social media, which is Phanky at that.
Phanky.
Adat. A-D-A-T.
Okay, Phanky at that.
Sure.
Okay, so we are moving on to your educational background.
Okay.
So where do you started schooling?
Okay, I started school in Accra here.
Okay.
An area called Big Farm.
Big Farm.
That's where I started my schooling, my junior high school.
Okay, so
Yes,
so your primary school you went to Big Farm. What school was that?
Kings and Queen.
KSM Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, did you finish from crèche to GHS over there?
No, it was from crèche to class 3.
Okay.
And I moved to Omanjo. And I
Okay.
went to Zo European Academy
Okay.
to complete my junior high school.
Okay.
So
So how about your
senior high school. I went to Techman Senior High. I just moved to Techman.
okay, Techman.
Maybe.
Okay, what about tertiary?
No, not yet.
Do you still want to further education?
Sure, I wish to go.
What university do you want to go?
I can't pick any university that I want to attend,
Okay.
but I think maybe the course that I want to offer will determine the kind of university I have to go.
Okay, okay. So you pursue your education?
Sure,
Okay.
someday.
Someday.
Sure.
Okay, so let's move on to your social life. How do you handle your emotions? How do you, if someone do something to you and you get hurtful within yourself, how do you deal with it?
Okay, the question you just asked me, remember, I just remember one thing my teacher taught me, one of my teachers.
Okay.
And in Islam, we call teacher Mala. He taught me, he was like, the strongest man on earth is someone who can control his heart.
Wow.
You get me? So he always tell me this, if I can control my heart, then that means I'm the strongest man.
Okay.
So when something just happens, I just have to pick my things and I leave the scene.
Okay.
Yes, because I don't want to cause any sin.
Okay. Have you been happy in your life before? When was your happiest day in your life?
Happiest day?
Yeah.
Let me say, happiest day.
Do you have one?
I wish I had one, but like
your happiest day, maybe your first encounter when you have sex, orgasm, or you had a phone.
Sure, that's not even a happiness because after that you have to pay some things and you
Okay.
get me.
So you don't have any happiest day?
I think the happiest day in my life was the day I met my grandfather.
Wow.
Because I've been questioning my mom and dad that I want to meet him.
Is it your mother's side or your father's side?
My mom's side, of course.
Okay. So how was the feeling when you met your granddad?
Trust me, it was
Okay, let's go back. What was the main reason why you wanted to see him?
because I've heard good things about him.
Okay. So who is your grandfather?
Malam Ibrahim.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. What are the good things you heard about him?
Oh, okay. He likes to give charity.
Okay.
And you see, in Islam, we believe giving alms. We call it zakat.
Yeah.
So he loves giving alms. So most of the times on Sundays, you see these young kids coming to his place. You cook and you eat with them.
Okay.
So I learned those things from him.
Okay, so since you heard that good things about him, so you made your mom to go and introduce you to him. That
he has already heard about me.
Okay,
and
okay.
He wanted to even see me.
By
chances, like to make a day and go and meet him was a bit difficult because, I mean, you being the first one of your mom, you have other siblings, you have to hustle, you have to do this, blah blah blah. You get me?
Okay.
And it takes much of my time.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm around, I just go online to probably do some short courses online too as well. So
okay, what courses have you been doing online?
Okay, an IT course. Right now I'm studying networking and programming.
Networking and programming.
Sure.
What do you want to do with that?
Oh, okay.
That
you see, right now we are in a technology world, right? So I have to
expand
yes, and upgrade myself.
Okay.
Yeah, in technology aspect again.
Okay, you speak very well. And all those. You say you went to Kechimine
Senior high school.
Senior high school. Was it your first choice or second choice?
Yeah, that was like my third choice.
That means you didn't perform well.
No, because most of the schools that I choose was like a bit higher.
Oh, okay.
You get me? And right now I can't decide for computer because it's something
okay,
that it's a random thing. You get me? And I was happy to move from Accra because I like to explore. I like to learn new things. I like to meet new people from different backgrounds.
Okay.
You get me? So when I had that school, it was an opportunity for me to go to that side and really learn things from them as well.
Okay, as a young, energetic, and very exuberant and handsome guy, what do you do to have fun? So maybe if you want to go out, if you want to buy something for yourself, are you a DB or do you hustle to get out?
No, I hustle.
So, what sort of the hustle?
Yeah, you see, being in Ghana, sometimes you can be specific.
Okay.
You get me? I used to have friends who worked in different types of jobs.
Okay.
Some of them are into roofing, some of them are into transport business, some of them are into buy and sell, some are into online trading, affiliate marketing and stuff. So any opportunity that is given, I just hit there and probably.
Okay, so you have jack of all trades.
Yes, sure.
Okay. So I have affirmation that I move with. Okay. I move with that. The sky is not the limit. I can move up to the sky. That was everything I've been telling myself. Do you have some affirmation or motivational things that it keeps you going? What are some of the things that
okay.
you have?
As you were saying, the sky is not the limit. Yes, we all wish to go above the sky.
Okay.
So anytime, and sometimes too, as I was saying, as I was growing up, my grandfather used to be my mentor.
Okay. Wow.
Someone that I look up to. So I used to have his picture, in the corner of my room.
Okay.
So anytime I wake up, I just look at this man and say, God, I just want to have the heart of this man.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay. So your grandfather is an inspiration.
Yes, he's still alive, and I'm fortunate to meet him too as well.
Okay, you said you're a Muslim.
Sure.
Okay. So have you been performing all the 5 prayers in Muslim?
We can't be perfect, even though it's 5. Sometimes my busy schedules off and on, but as I'm saying, I'm a practicing one.
Your busy schedule is important more than the prayers.
No, the prayers is more important.
So why can't you make time for your maker?
I pray 5 times daily. I pray 5 times daily, but not often.
Why?
Sometimes I'll go home, I'll be late, I have to eat.
But then Muslims, if you don't pray maybe in the afternoon, you have time to do all.
I does that a lot, but it's not a good thing. That's why I don't. Yes, it's not a good thing. That's why I don't want to bring it there.
Okay, why do Muslims pray 5 times a day?
Why do Muslims pray 5 times a day? Oh, okay. One thing I will tell you is that I was born into Islam because both parents are Muslims. So growing up, that was what I was taught, that you have to pray 5 times a day.
Have you questioned them the reason why you have to be doing this, or they force you? Also, for us, you are born into it. You have to follow them.
It's a good question. When I get home, I just ask them.
You ask them. So ask them the main reason why you pray 5 times in daily and all those things, so that you get to know what you are doing. You don't have to, because if your father is a traditionalist and you are worshiping maybe an idol or those things, so for us, maybe you don't have any option. Because your father is a traditionalist or something, you have to be following him to be pointed like this. But if you grow, you expand your brains and your minds and your knowledge will be involving and all those things. So you have to ask them, why am I praying this 5 times? They will give you an explanation so that when it fits you and you feel
okay. Like so one thing I have to tell you this is that I guess you believe in the Bible, right? And the Bible stated that pray without ceasing, right? Yeah. So I think that concept is in my mind, and that's why I pray.
Oh, that's why you pray 5 times. Okay, that's a very.
Because I have to appreciate him for giving me life.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that one is very, very true. Okay, we are moving on to your dating aspects. Are you dating now?
Can we skip this question?
Why should we skip?
Come again.
Why should we skip?
Why should we skip?
Give us the reason why we have to skip.
Oh, okay. I can't tell. You see, sometimes some things are private to me. You get me?
Okay, it's
I'm
personal.
not. I'm not married. I'm not married.
Or are you gay?
I'm not gay. No, I'm not
So
gay.
why are you keeping things private? Because gay people don't talk much. Because
I mean,
if you're gay, you have to report.
I'm not dating. I'm single. I'm not dating.
You're not dating.
I'm not dating.
Why are you not dating?
Because I don't. I mean, I don't have the finance to forward the relationship.
Oh, okay, that is very real. Yes.
Yeah.
So relationship needs money, right?
Sure.
Why do you need money to fuel a relationship to you? Because we have some kind of girls, they have their
So
everything.
can I ask you a question? When you wake up, what do you think of?
But when I wake up, I think about my career,
Okay.
the money.
What do you need the money for?
Well, the money is to be okay, to eat, to feel free, and also to move around.
That's the same thing.
That's the same thing. You
Sure.
do. Okay.
That's why you need money to fuel your relationship.
Yeah, you need money to fuel a
Yeah,
relationship.
because I mean, when you wake up, you eat, you pay for your electricity bill, your utility bills, blah 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 blah, and all these things you can't do with your.
Okay, as humans, we have testosterone in us.
Okay.
We can't deal with our testosterone. The testosterone is when you feel for sex.
Okay.
So when you feel for sex, what do? Do you masturbate? Do you go to sex workers? What do you do to feel gratificated to yourself?
Okay. You see me, I like listening a lot of music, and the music that I listen to are very how did I even put this word? Like, I like listening to a lot of dancehall music. You get me? So when I feel like this, I just listen to that vibe, and that vibe talks about how you have to make money.
Dancehall music they talk about. Asking you to say pussy.
Not all.
What kind of song of dancehall?
Reggae music. Let me put it reggae music.
Okay, about the economy and all this.
About the economy, about how to go
Peace
with
and
your life,
love.
peace and love, unity, blah blah blah. How
So
to,
if you are in the mood and your testosterone rising to have sex, you listen to reggae music.
yes.
Okay. And what do you do again?
And sometimes I go for swimming.
Swimming. Okay.
Yeah.
Swimming also let you forget.
Yeah, it takes a lot of. You see, sometimes we don't, as an Africans, we don't see the good side of some certain things. You get me? If a white man is stressed up, you just go to the beach side, probably be at the seesaw, the breeze. I mean, see the chemistry between the people and the sea. I mean, horses riders, play football, volleyball, and stuff. And it takes a lot of stress from you. You get
Okay.
me?
The conversation is getting very interesting and very, very, very interesting. And they said when you feel for sex, you listen to what? Music. Reggae music. Because reggae music is full of love and all those things. And I think it's very cool. So, we're not wasting our time. We are going for a quick break. When we come back, we continue the conversation. Stick and stay. If you just tuned in, you are still watching the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. And we are still here with Frankie. He has said so many things. He's being very sarcastic with his sense. And I asked him, he said, listen to reggae music, he swims and all those things. It's a very smart move. If you are there, you have to be smart. If you don't want to say something, you just keep it private, but you have to know how to speak and when to say something. It's very good. So we don't want to waste more time. We are continuing from where we ended. Okay, bro. So we are back from the quick break. You look very handsome.
Thank you.
Your skin color is very good and all those things.
Thank you, bro.
Okay. What type of girl do you really want to date? What type of girl?
What type of girl? That's a nice question. You see, to me, when it comes to woman, I don't look at physics, yes, or aesthetics, because I just check out the inner beauty.
Okay. So you love ugly girls?
I don't think there's something called ugly girls.
Okay, wow. Someone who is not all that beautiful, because even the Bible has specified.
You see,
Okay.
let me tell you one thing about creation. You see, we all can't be the same because we are born from different angles. You get me? So you look different, and in that space that you find yourself, you are the most beautiful person.
Okay.
You get me? So sometimes I hate when people look down upon people that this is beautiful, this is no.
All of us are the same to you.
To me, because we are all brought from Adam.
Do you need a girl with big breasts and big buttocks, tattoos? What type of girl like that?
That's why I used to tell you that I check the inner beauty. What is in you?
What are the things? What are the things you look into them? The inner beauty.
You see, one thing I would say is someone who is confident. I like a lady who is confident.
Okay.
Someone who is business minded.
Okay.
You get me? Someone who has a vision,
Okay.
or has something that he has set for himself.
Herself.
Or herself.
Okay.
Yeah, or herself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I look at there. And when I get the body, the bottles, everything, it's a plus.
It's optional.
Yes, it's a plus.
Okay. So do you like to drop your number for those girls to just come on your DMs or let's box on the conversation?
Yeah, sure. I'll just give it to you later and then you just put it down for me.
Okay.
No problem.
So all the girls, be shout out, first guy out there. So what do you inspire to do in life? Do you have something that you really want to do?
Yeah, sure. You see, I came out from a broken home.
Wow.
Yes, I came out from a broken home.
What happened?
You see, you can't tell. I mean, I was very young when that happened. It was like a misunderstanding between these two parties.
Your mom and
My mom and dad. You get me?
Have you asked them?
I try my possible best just to bring them together, but I believe in God.
You believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God and I believe in miracles.
God has finished doing anything.
Not yet, but He's in His way because at first I wasn't hearing from Him, but now He keeps texting me to check up on me.
Your dad?
Yeah, and I can see some improvement. So,
Okay.
I pray and
so have you listened to your dad's the reason why you left your mom and have you listened to your
You see,
mom?
sometimes when situations happen or when something happens, you have to get the two parties right before you then ask them. Because when you listen to this must say something nice. Yes, and the other also will probably say side nice. But when they are two of them are in front of you.
So have you decided to bring your mother and your father together so that you talk to them, so that you get to know the reason why they broke up? Have you decided to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to do that.
Okay.
Because I hate broken homes.
You hate broken
Because
homes?
yes, I hate broken homes.
Okay.
And you see, one thing I've been telling people that I've been trying to fight in the Zogo community is broken home.
Okay.
And I wish God give me the strength to overcome these things.
Okay, as the divorce your parents had, has it affected you?
It's not a divorce. I can't call it a divorce.
Okay.
Because it was just a misunderstanding. They want to just walk away. So
It's
it's not a divorce.
There's no divorce.
There's
It's
no
just
divorce.
misunderstanding.
Then they just give
themselves space.
Yes, space.
Has that affected you?
Sure, negatively.
Why has it
Negatively.
affected you?
Yeah,
The
because
negative, why has it affected you?
you see, growing up in the Zongo community without no dad, trust me, mom can control you as a guy.
Okay, so
And there are some things that I wish if I had a dad, I would not be doing.
okay, so growing up with your mom,
Yeah.
without that, what are some of the social vices you learned in the Zongo community?
You see-
Did you learn how to smoke?
No, I don't smoke. And one thing I like about my mother is he's spiritual. She's very spiritual.
Okay.
She don't joke with prayers.
So you didn't learn anything in the Zongo community? Did you not learn about scamming, about frauding people? Because the Zongo community is there. The Zongo community, they fraud a lot. Shout out to all the Zongo boys, shout out to you people. Because there's no job. So they have to do that so that you can take care of yourself. But if you get money in the community, you fraud, find something better to do for yourself so that you can stop.
See, you see,
So what did you learn at the Zongo
point of
community?
correction. My point of correction. Let me tell you one thing.
Okay.
Some things you guys have some perception. That's the perception that you had that Zongo we normally scam. We don't scam.
Okay. So what do Zongo people do?
We are into a lot of stuff. And trust me, Zongo people like a lot of farming.
Okay.
And if I say farming, it's only crop farming.
Okay.
We have the animal aspects and we have the crop aspect.
Okay.
So we like to invest more into farming.
Okay.
Like you guys don't know.
So what did you learn over there?
Okay.
Did you learn any bad thing in the Zongo community? Because your dad is not around.
Yeah.
Because mom, they are very soft. Oh, don't go, I'm coming. Because before you go and come, your food is there.
Sure.
Because dad, they are very strict. They will ship you, they will cane you.
And my mother too is a straight type.
It's a strict type.
Very
But
strict.
sometimes if you go, sometimes it's not every time that your mom will tell you that don't go. But sometimes you won't go, but sometimes you go.
Yes.
So if you go there, what did you learn in the Zongo community?
What did I learn?
Any bad thing that
you
you
see,
learned?
any bad thing. I'll say one thing that hurts me so much is seeing some of my brothers going into drugs and stuff, which is very bad.
Actually, what did you learn over there? Did you learn any?
I learned positive thing because I grew up in an area where I used to have these old people around me.
Okay.
Yes. So these old people sometimes, some of them had, how do they say it, had advice to give to me as a young child because most of them used to tell me they have been like me but I have not been like them. So the mistake they make, they normally try their best that I shouldn't repeat the same thing.
Okay. So what are some of the advice they've been giving to you when you were growing up in the Zongo community? What are some of the things they've been telling you? Because
Okay.
someone is watching us so that the person can also learn.
Normally, what they normally tell me is that, as I said the last time, I was like, they used to tell me the strongest person on earth is someone that can control he or his heart. You get me? So if you can control your heart, you are the strongest person. Secondly, you don't have to make pressure pick you up. You get me? Because everybody and his time.
Yeah.
You get me? So you shouldn't rush or you shouldn't see other people's success as a pressure on you.
Wow.
And one thing I would just tell the mom and the dad out there that they shouldn't put pressure on their kids.
Okay.
Because the street is not safe.
Okay.
Because people are doing something that they are not willing to do.
Okay.
but they are doing it just to change home. Some two are doing it because of the hard case, they have to take care, blah blah blah.
Okay, since you grew up in the Buzungu community, you were talking about some of your brothers entering into drugs. What made them enter into that drugs? What was the zeal?
Okay,
because how can someone be there and the person will feel like he's going to smoke or he's going to do coke or he's going to do heroin or all those things? What happened before? Because if you live with them,
sure.
What are some of the things they pass through before they end up going to smoke, going to do drugs and all those things?
Okay, one thing I'll tell you is that sometimes you yourself you can do something that you're not willing to do. But because there's cash in it, you have to do it.
Okay.
You get me? So some do this to just fit home.
Okay.
You get me? So I use this opportunity to tell people outside, investors and promoters out there, that they should just come to our community, our Zongo community, because we have a lot of talent in the Zongo community, which they need help.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to football, music, event organizing. Trust me, the Zongo community, we can do it at its best.
Okay.
But because we are not getting the helping hand, you get me?
Okay.
So I'll just use this your platform to just urge people out there, investors, promoters, organizers, they should just work in the Zongo community, then probably pick them from there and help them out.
Okay. So have you seen someone who was living a decent life, so-called decent life, but the person, because of pressure, the person has started smoking, the person has started doing some unusual thing that he was not doing? Have you had some of the brothers doing that?
When you say decent life before entry into pressure, I don't get it well.
Like, but the person was not doing it, but now the person is doing it. What happened? Because you've been with them.
So one thing I will tell you is that sometimes you sitting here, sometimes...
Is it because of financial problems, or is it because friends are taking it, they become hyper? I want to know the reason why they do. Because when I was in high school, I don't want to mention the high school name. It's one of the notorious high schools in Ghana, but now we are just doing well. When I was in high school, a friend was just sitting down and he was just smoking. And a friend came that, oh, if you start smoking, you can be a hard boy. Any girl that you propose, the girl will understand. So at that moment, the guy is a very cool guy, check boy and all those things. At that moment, the guy just took a piece of the weed and started smoking. Now the guy even wake them up that let's go and smoke. So because of what the guy told that guy, I don't know that because of the way the guy spoke to him or something else, that made him smoke. So I want to know the reason, like what's happening when they are there. Because if you've grown with them,
sure.
So like what are some of the situations that they end up? Is it because of financial problem? Is it because of stress? Or is it because of maybe they feel like doing it? Or because of they see friends doing it? So that can also, what are some of the things that they end up doing it?
Okay, what I would say is financial problem.
Okay.
Is the majority aspect of it.
So if they think about money,
not that if they think about money.
Okay.
Because smoking is not a good thing.
Okay.
Trust me. I don't encourage anyone to smoke. Smoking is not a good thing.
Okay.
You get me? But everybody has his or her own reason of doing something.
Yeah.
So I can't talk for anybody. Okay. But I believe peer pressure can't influence me to do something that I'm not.
Okay, let me just educate people on just smoking, then we just move on the conversation. Sure. Okay. When you smoke weed or any other substance, it just affects your lungs. Because your lungs is something that really regulates the nervous system and makes your body function very well. Smoking damages it, makes it very weakening. And also, when you talk about cigarettes, it's very unfortunate I don't have any cigarettes here, but I know that you know cigarettes. Don't pretend like you don't know, you know. Cigarettes, it has some nicotine inside. Because if you open cigarettes inside, we have some small yellow things into the cigarettes. That small, you can just do experiment, but I'm not telling you to go and smoke it. You have small nicotine in it. That small nicotine, only one of that nicotine. It's not like all the cigarette. Only that one nicotine, because you can just pick one. Only that one nicotine contains about 565 diseases. Only that one. So imagine that if you are smoking a full pack or maybe just one stick of jot or cigarette. Yeah. So times maybe let's take it like 1,000 that is in that only one stick. So times 1,000 times that number that I mentioned. You are entering to billions. So look at the diseases or sicknesses that you are letting it to affect your own self. It's unfortunate because some people even use it to bring it on music videos. Some of our popular artists, some of the outside where they do it. Smoking is not good. It will damage your lungs. Don't let someone influence you. If you are watching me right now and you are planning to smoke, please don't do it. The people that are smoking, some have become very addicted to the smoking. You can feel addicted, but if you really want to pass through process for you to stop, you can pass through. Because when you wake up in the morning, we have some sun that appears before afternoon sun. If you smoke, I'm just giving my knowledge to you. You can just stand up from maybe when you're sleeping around 6, 7. I don't know the time the sun comes. It's a fresh, like when morning comes. You can just remove yourself. You go and sit in that sun so that you sweat. That nicotine will come out from your body. And also you avoid friends who smoke. The places they smoke, don't go there. Avoid friends. Sometimes you can even change your SIM card so that they won't get access. Sometimes, certain day I was talking to a friend who smokes a lot. The friend was trying to tell me that, oh, sometimes he's not having money. If you enter into the ghetto, you find food to eat. So before you realize, I start smoking again. And I said, oh, then you have to find something to do so that you can avoid those friends. So that you can't go to the ghetto again and go and find yourself smoking again. If you decide to stop, you have to stop. Because you don't know when you can just destroy your life or something. Some people say it's a calling and all those things. But shout out to all the people that you really want to stop. Just focus and stop, because smoking is not good. Even some of the cigarettes, if you go and buy the box, it's written on it, smoking is harmful to your health. But still, people do it. So please and please don't smoke. Flamboyant Lifestyle Interview is there to educate, so that you can live a higher life, and also what is in you, the world can get some benefits from you. Okay, we are moving on from our conversation from the smoking aspect. So as I was saying, it's a financial issue.
Yeah.
So
peer group influence.
Okay, peer pressure. Is that the majority thing that?
Yeah, sure. Peer pressure.
Peer pressure. So, has someone influenced you before to do something that you didn't want to do, but you did it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because you see, even though as I earlier said that because of broken home or something, my mother was so strict to the extent that you can't even allow you to go out at night.
Okay.
And sometimes all these things happen at night. You get me?
Okay.
So she makes sure by 7, 8, 9 you are home, you are asleep.
Wow.
So due to this thing, and you see, one thing is that I used to live at one of the Zongo communities, I'm not mentioning him, and because of the way the guys were doing some things and bad things, etc. My mom moved me from that place to a different community.
Okay.
To live with my granddad.
So shout out to your mom. Your mom was really good.
Sure.
What's your mom's name? Give your mom shout out so that we just box.
Aja Bintu, Charlie, I love you so much, Mom.
Is it the Bintu that we know?
No. That one she hasn't been to Mecca before.
Okay.
About the real Aja Bintu.
Okay.
Shout out to you, Mom, man.
Okay. So the conversation is getting very interesting. So what do you want to do with your do you have visions?
Oh, sure.
What do you want to do?
You see, I created all these social media platforms just to push the artists in my area.
Okay, wow.
Especially the Zongo communities.
Wow.
Because they need to be heard.
Okay.
You get me?
So what are you planning for the Zongo community? I can see small time you mentioned Zongo community. Are you planning to have a foundation to help them?
Yes.
If God put you in a world.
Sure.
What are the things that you really want to do for the Zongo community? You can just look into the camera and just say, it might test someone to let me connect you to so that the person can help you, because everything is possible for God. So just say what you really want to do for. What are the things the Zongo community lack in that area? What are the things they lack? So if you know, just say it and just let someone out there.
See, one thing I would like to do is
just look into the camera.
Yeah. One thing I would like to do or to fight for the Zongo community is to push the talent over there.
Wow.
Yes. And I want them to also believe in education, because some of them don't believe in education. Okay.
Some of them.
Some don't believe in education, because you see.
I've been trying to interact with them. The reason why they don't believe in education.
Yeah, because as you know, this our current economy. People have completed university and they don't get work to do.
Wow.
So why would it motivate someone from
Zongo
community to feel like he can also go to school and get work to do?
Okay.
You see, so I just want them to understand that even though education is the key to success, and even though if you don't get the opportunity to be seen at the limelight, you have to be like, okay, you know how to read and write, and there are some places that you can go.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay.
Because English is as you were saying, English is
the most spoken language in the whole
world. You get me? So if you can express yourself,
you can move to places.
Trust me.
So we've talked about the Zongo community. What are the interesting things in the Zongo community?
Unity, love,
peace. Wow.
Unity, love, peace. Big up to my Zongo people. Unity. When you talk
about love yourself.
Trust me.
I learned that if someone even do something, they don't even pinpoint that this person did it. They will just keep quiet.
Trust me, love.
And they have food. What are some of the food that is very enjoyable over there?
Charlie, The Zongo, I see, brother. One time we have to come, so I'll take you to the Zongo, man.
Okay, they are watching and they are
the Wachi, the Tubanis, the Achakes, the what's the name? The Sobolo, the Lamuchin, the Samia. You see that thing, man.
And I let you know they can also cook well.
Sure, trust me, you have to get yourself a Zongo girl.
Okay. Shout out to all the Zongo if you feel Afro guy. If you feel Afro guy with beard, yes.
Shout out to my Zongo, man.
And I learned their girls are beautiful.
Hardworking
Girls.
Hardworking, beautiful.
We have the lazy ones, we have the hardworking ones.
Trust me, but the majority are hardworking, very beautiful.
Zongo girls.
Zongo, typical Zongo.
Can a Zongo girl 10,000 cities to 10,000 Ghana cedi?
Sure, it depends on what she's doing.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay. I love to be in Zongo. I was born in Newtown, but due to my dad is a very strict person. He doesn't want me to be mingled with friends. So we are a type of people, our family, we are indoors all the time. But sometimes we just go out. I was born in Newtown. I went to school at Barnes Memorial Institute, College Junction, down there. I don't know that whether you know the Newtown, Barnes Memorial. That's the place I grew up. And one of my brother went to the youngsters. It's at Kukumlimli. That's the place we grew up. So, like, we are not mingled with that because our parents were very, very strict. Like the way you said, we don't go out even before, by 4 o'clock, we finish eating. By 5 or 6, you have to be in your book. So we didn't have a chance to be moving from. We are living in Jamal Lubaba's house.
Okay.
Jamal Lubaba Santua Hotel. Down there, Jamal Lubaba, the late Jamal Lubaba. I don't know whether you know that man.
No,
Jamal Lubaba. That was the place that we lived.
I've been to Newtown for that man.
Okay. So that's the place that we grew up. Okay, we are coming to the end of the interview. I wish we can go on. Because it's very interesting the way you spoken. You said so many things and it's very, very lovely. So I want you to look into the camera right now. I want to advise someone who wants to give up in life. The person wants to give up. The person wants to just drink medicine to commit suicide. The person really wants something to do, but the person is not getting. I want you to look into the camera within just 1 minute. Just advise and tell that person. The person that wants to take his life. The person that really wants to get something, but the person is not getting. Look into the camera. Tell them something within just 1 minute, and let's move on from there. Look into the camera.
Oh, okay. So one thing I will tell, everyone watching, like anyone watching, one thing I will just tell you is that don't give up in life. Me myself, where I want to get to, I'm not yet there, but I don't give up. Sometimes people will tell you that you have to get this qualification before you get there, but don't listen to them. Just also find your space and probably push hard. You get me? Because me myself, I wish to be pushed. I wish to get support from people because I can't do all these things with my strength. You get me? So I'm also trying my possible best just to lift people from different sources and different backgrounds for them to get that exposure. And I know if they get it, they might also come back to the community and help the other ones coming. So one thing I would just tell you that never give up. Don't in a second think that okay, if you take your life, that's the best thing. Don't do that, don't support those things. Don't take drug, don't think maybe drug will make you feel like you'll be hard guy or no, don't do that. Okay? Just believe in yourself and just have something doing, just stay focused.
Okay. Just have something to do yourself, just have focus. From a very intelligent guy. The guy was very quiet when he came, very jovial, but they said that's why you don't have to judge the book by its cover. That's him. He has said so many things, and I know that he's having passion for the Zongo community. And if you're a Zongo community watching us right now, God will bless you. There's hope for the youth, but sometimes we don't know the government. We don't know. I can't just say so many things about them. We will leave it to God, but just do something for yourself. Focus and just find something to do. I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle. Thank you very much for watching this interview. Thank you very much. Where you find yourself, maybe at hospital, you find yourself in maybe your living room or your hall, maybe you are at school that you are watching, maybe you are office, maybe break, maybe you are glancing through your phone on YouTube and you find this video and you watch. God richly bless you. Yeah, God richly bless you. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It's Flamboyant Lifestyle. Subscribe, tell a brother, a sister, any person that you come closer to, and the person is having a smartphone, let the person subscribe to Flamboyant Lifestyle. Because the entertainment has taken our industry, our media. If you open TV, music, and all that, Flamboyant Lifestyle is there to educate, to inform, and also to let you learn. You are being entertained, but you are learning something for your life to be better. Yes, and also don't be selfish. Share this video. Share it to your WhatsApp group. Some WhatsApp group, all they post is porn, all they post is bet and all those things. We're posting this type of videos so that it will add up to their life, so that they can learn something out from it. Don't be selfish, please. If you finish watching, If you've gotten the knowledge, you've added to your life, then you let a brother to also post it on WhatsApp status. Your WhatsApp status. You've been posting bets and all those things. Post this video there. Put it on Twitter, Instagram. Put it all over so that someone will benefit from you. And also, if you want an advert, you can just contact my number 020-302-8617. If you have something that you want me to advertise, maybe you have a business that you really want to advertise so that people will see you. Because our YouTube channel, the subscribers is going up. It's by the grace of God, because people are liking the content, the interview, they are liking it. If you have business, you want me to talk about it so that people will see the business, just bring it up. God richly bless you for your time, and make sure that you be focused, you be attentive, and you love yourself before you can love others.